Baby's here. I'm painting with my sister Tracy and Sandy. I love it when you guys paint. Me and my 93-year-old mom. That's so awesome. Vicky. How lucky. And many people in the lower, so many people in Lower Mainland coming to you from Surrey. Hi Jennifer, I'm in Surrey too, yes. There's a lot of Surrey people and Langley. Well, the whole of BC, we have quite a few people. And then there's a bunch from Nova Scotia that joins. 2-0 Vancouver Canucks. There we go. Glasses are lovely. Thank you. They are pretty neat. I really like them. But my brows are so dark this time. I guess it's because my hair is, I don't know. They just dark. They just look very dark. Need hockey painting theme. Oh, we did one the other night. A hockey puck and the stick on the ice. It's pretty neat. I want to do a hockey jersey and a football jersey, and I've got the baseball video done. I just need to post it. What other sports do you guys want to paint? Sherry is from Bremerton. That drink is my favorite. Yes, cranberry vodka. Listening to Seattle Mariners and painting. There you go. Thank you, Tanya. Filter free Freda. Okay, I need to pour paint. So we're gonna go white, yellow, orange, brown. Hi, I'm painting with Krista in Winnipeg. That's awesome. I love the story that Krista wrote about how you guys started painting, or how she started. It's Jackie and I'm on my mum-in-law's iPad in her account. That's so cool. Hi Jackie and welcome. And thank you Terry Diane for sharing. Lacrosse, yes. Nanus Bay is in the house. Hello Terry Lynn. So I got very little white. You don't need a lot of white. And then I got very little yellow. You don't need a lot of yellow. And then I'll need lots of orange. Jane is in the house sipping a tailspin, gin smash and icy lime twist. Oh my goodness, that's a mouthful, is it? Ethel! Hi Freda, so excited to paint along tonight from Adri. And she's got her Moscato and goodie rings. That's awesome. Jen and Lisa saying hello. Oh, I'm running low on orange. You guys can see the whole studio now. It's my Macy studio. I had to change things around. I was in that corner and I didn't like painting over there. It feels so cramped in. So now it's a little better. That's the office and this is the art studio. Hi Frida. Oh, there we go. I read that. Crystal is just watching tonight. I'll paint it later. There you go. It's fun. I see a lot of people come in, they say hi, and then they paint later because they're able to pause and move forward and move back. So that's pretty neat too. Hi K-Dog, welcome. Are you painting tonight? Are you able to paint or are you just hanging out? Where is the purple room? Oh, it's right here. You want to see? I'll show you. There it is. It's just on the side. It's over there. I moved the room around a little bit. I moved my computer downstairs and I was so cramped in that corner to paint there, so I moved it out. It's a little better over here. I like it more. You're so creative. Thank you, Heather. I got my brown and I need a little bit of black. Not too much. You don't need a lot of black. So if you haven't poured your paint, here's my paint for tonight. A little bit of white, some yellow, lots of orange, some brown, and some black. I might need a little bit more brown, but I'm not sure. And I'm using all kinds of different, excuse me, brands. So this is Saks True Flow, heavy bodied. And this is just a craft paint, but I love the color. Americana. I think I bought it at Michael's. And I'm using Liquitex. This is slowly becoming my favorite. What's up with the horse? Hi Sophie, I am good, and how are you? I've been following you for a while. This is my first time painting along. Jennifer, yay, welcome. You're gonna have a good time, and this is such a great painting. Sherry is having Pinot Noir tonight. Have fun, that's good. Kirsten is in the house. Hi, Friday Painters. So funny. So I can't read the comments on the phone anymore. It's just it squishes up for some reason. And they go on the iPad where I can now read it, but it goes black. It disappears every now and then. I'm like, Facebook keeps changing things. I can't keep up. So I have to tap. Painting with my daughter Tori tonight. Hi Tori and Trisha. Welcome, welcome. Jacqueline. Okay, now I'm on my own Facebook account. There you go. Are you painting with Jackie? Or just hanging out and watching? Will this be on tomorrow? Yes, so this one stays up for 24 hours. Painting with my niece Jordan. That's awesome. Have fun, Jordan and Jackie. Patricia. How is everyone in my life? Still having trouble with my shoulder. How is your mom doing? With the little Yorkie. Okay, so how is everyone doing? Everyone is good. My son was told his car got written off, so they're going to pay him out, so he needs a new car. So he's been using my car, which I don't mind. I'm at home most of the time. Hubby is doing good. Kids are doing good. My mom loves her little doggy. And she sleeps right next to my mom's bed in her own little basket. My mom loves being home, but she misses Canada. But we're all good. Thank you for asking. And I hope your shoulder feels better soon. Hi, Joy from Abby. Drinking Dr. Pepper. I have not had a Dr. Pepper in a while. I saw yesterday I was somewhere and I saw it on the shelf, but I can't be out when I drink it because it's so sweet and then I feel like I have to finish it. So I bring it home and I'll just have little bits of it. I'm weak like that. Too much sugar in my poor household. Hello from Atlanta. Love the glasses. Thank you, Linda. I love them too. Can I save this to paint later? So Vicky, I post this one. So you can go to the top and click save and it will stay there. But I only keep it online for 24 hours. So you can paint it tonight or tomorrow. But I then delete it. And then if you are a part of the membership, you have access to lots of videos 24/7. And this one's already in there. But I just keep it on for a day. Hi from Nanaimo. Hi Freda, so nice to be here again after a long break. Welcome back, Barb. Canucks on the radio, I love that. Hi Akasha. Is that Clarence in Canada? Welcome Francine. Oh Katrina, this one would be lovely in blues. Like a midnight moon kind of thing. The burnt umber brown. That should work with the orange. So if you don't have the brown, then you can mix a little bit of black with your orange. You don't have to, it's just to make it a little bit darker. But I don't want to go into red. I want to go to a darker burnt orange kind of look. I might have just fixed the comments dying on me. Oh, no, they still go off. So welcome. For those who don't know me, my name's Freda and I do fun art, not fine art. So you can relax and breathe, and I take it slow. When I do blend, like you'll see we're gonna do here, I might go really fast because I don't want my paint to dry. If you are painting outside on a patio and it's really warm, you might want to wet your canvas, just make it damp with a brush, some water, because if you're outside painting, the paint dries really fast, and we don't want that when we're doing so much blending. But if you're inside or a cool night outside, then you should be all good. So I move quite fast when I'm blending, but I post the video right after. So if you do fall behind as I'm moving along, you're welcome to ask questions. I try and go back and answer as I go. And afterwards, when I post it, you'll be able to go back in the video. So you can rewind and pause and go forward after the live. But during the live, you won't be able to. I have a membership, Family Paint Night membership, and people join and you pay a monthly fee or 6 monthly or yearly, and you have access to loads of videos. I recorded a bunch last week, and next week I have to record another 12 videos. I want to try and catch up on all my past videos. So there's the membership. So we're painting this one tonight, and I know that a lot of people absolutely love this. So you're welcome to do it in different colors. I wanted this one to be a little bit warmer, but go into browns instead of into red. But you can do blues, you can do gray. I think gray would be neat if you want to do gray, black, everything black, maybe red flowers. I don't know. It's endless. See, there's 3 paintings. The same one, do it in grays, do it in blues, do it in oranges. Turn your canvas this way if you want to. This is a box canvas. I didn't paint the edges, but what you can do is as you do the colors, wrap the colors around the edge. When we do the grass here, you can wrap it around the side. It looks so neat when you can wrap your picture around the sides. I have my brushes over here. I have a bigger brush. This one is going to be the one I use for the blending. And then I'm probably just going to use this one for the birds and the flowers. And then I also have a thinner little liner brush close by. This one's a size 5, I think. And this one, the number is gone, but it's quite thin. And then this is a size 12 full bed brush. Not sure, I don't think I'm going to use this one. I think you just need those 2. If you have those, you're good. Oh, I don't have water. Freda is not ready. I have my water, I have a rag. I'm painting on an 11 by 14 stretched canvas. And these are my colors. I have white, yellow, orange, brown, and black. If you don't have brown, it's all good. We can take a little bit of black with the orange to get that darker color at the end there. All right. I think we're all good. I think I'm gonna go on. If you don't hear anything, just ask me to repeat, and I shall do that. All right. Let's turn it that way. Okay. So take a deep breath in. Take a sip if you want to. We're gonna start off with our big brush. And I like to wet my brush a little bit. So into the water, and then on my cloth, I'm just tap, tap. And decide where you want the light to be. So the white that you see over here. So pick where you want it to be. I'm gonna go right, maybe right over here. And you wanna do a big white circle of white paint. I'm not sure if you can see where I'm painting, but I got a real big circle white paint right there. You see it? Almost. But you do want a lot of paint on there. I can hardly see where it is. Alright, so without cleaning my brush, got lots of white paint on there. Just wipe off if you have a lump of paint on there. I'm going to pick up some yellow paint and I'm going to go on the outside of that white circle of paint. Alright, so pick up some yellow paint. Just a little bit of yellow. I just push down with my brush. Never ever scoop. When you scoop, it doesn't go in between the bristles, and when you start painting, it can roll down your brush or fly somewhere. You're going to go on the outside of your circle. And this is where I wipe my brush clean. I don't wash it, I just wipe it like that. And you're going to move a clean dry brush in between the two colors here to do some blending. You want it to be a soft blend between the two colors. See how I'm moving my brush in between the two colors? Go into the white and then go back out again. If you have too much paint, use some paper towel to pick it up. Look at that soft blending. Nice and soft. If you have too much paint, it might be too hard to blend like this. Use a paper towel, wipe it up, and then with a clean dry brush, just move the paint around. You don't need a lot of paint to do this. Three weeks of dance camp. That sounds fun, Sophie. So a little bit more yellow on the outside. And then we're going to pick up some orange. And I'm moving a little faster because I don't want it to dry. And now I'm picking up some orange. I still have yellow on there. And I'm going to go on the outside of my yellow with the orange. Get rid of the orange on the brush. Just wipe the colors off. So there's still color on there, but it's not a lump of paint. And then I start blending again. And if I lose a lot of the yellow, I'm all good with that. I just needed to go from light to dark. I'm going to wipe again. And then I'm going to go a little deeper in. Alright, so it was white, and then I did the yellow around it, wipe my brush, so I got the white wet paint and the yellow wet, and with a clean dry brush I blend the two together. I then did the orange on the outside, and then blend the yellow and the orange together. And remember to breathe while you do that. Pam's having Coke Zero, and who's that? Hi, Jocelyn! Did I say that right? Yes, Jocelyn. Go a little further with some more orange. Just keep moving the brush and keep your brush strokes curved. A lot of people think when you move further out you can go up and down. Just keep your brush strokes the whole time curved, like the light is shining out. Even if it's going to be a base coat with another coat on top, keep your brush strokes in that circle that you're painting. So for those who don't have a brown that looks similar to this. What is this one? Burnt sienna. You can mix up a little bit of brown and orange on your palette so you can see what it looks like, and then start bringing in some of the brown with your orange and just keep blending it just to make it a little bit darker. See what happens if you don't have that brown. Maybe see what happens if you're using a little bit of black with the orange. Are you working with acrylic? Sorry, I'm late to the party. Hi, yes I am. This is acrylic paint. I just keep moving, going in and out. Move your brush fast. Taking a little bit more brown. See, that's a lot of brown. See how dark that is? And I'm all good with it because I'm just going to keep moving it. Picking up some of that brown. I'm going to move it this way. Just keep moving my brush. So if you like a blended sky, you keep moving your brush. If you like it more streaky, then less brush strokes. So more brush strokes, more blended, less brush strokes, more streaky. What color? So I have my, this one is chrome orange and this one is burnt sienna. And then the other brown I often use is, what is it called? Burnt umber. Yeah. So this one's great too, the burnt umber by Saks. This one's pretty cool too. So either of them works. We'll give you, of course, different colors. I might go back in a minute and make the corners a little bit darker. So if you're not getting it right now, it just probably needs another coat. So let it sit a little bit and then you can go back and do a second coat. And don't rush because I'm done. I move really fast when I do the blending. I'm just gonna hang out here while you guys paint. So keep moving your brush. I see that I want to do a little blending here. See what I did? I looked on the camera because I can see my painting in here. If you have a mirror close by or if you have your camera, take a photo and look at your painting on there. It's almost the same as stepping away. So quite often I tell people to step away from the painting and come back. But if you're just sitting there and painting away, you can use a camera, snap a photo, have a look. It gives you a very different perspective. I'm all good with it. I love all the love on the screen. Thank you. I can see the hearts. It must be Pam. Only have cashmere tan and espresso brown. Oh, I like espresso too. You know what? The best way is take a little bit, mix it on your palette, and see what it looks like. I love all the hearts. Thank you, everyone. Mix the two and see on your palette. So sometimes it goes too red, sometimes it goes like, it all depends what you like. But I would do a little test on your palette or on a sheet of paper and see which one you like. And then just go a little bit darker to the end. Espresso is really neat, but I'm not sure. Cashmere could be a little light if I remember correctly, but try it. See which one you like most. Miss you, God bless. Hi to your mother. Thank you so much. Yes, and I'll tell Mom you say hi. That's Haiti. Oh, Rhiannon, it will be there for you tomorrow. I thought so, Pam. I love when you do all the hearts. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm exhausted, so I thought add a little lipstick, maybe I'll feel better or look better. But I'm shaking today. Can you see that? Today's not a good day. Oh, I want to show you guys some paintings. I took some out. So you guys can let me know if you like these. So I have never done this one with a group. Painted it, designed it, closed the studio. So if you guys like that, we can add that to one of the, maybe the family paint night. A Paris one. And today, and I think it was you, Jackie, that spoke about snow, birch trees, and a cardinal. You want to paint that? See how I teach you to paint a cardinal? It is so easy. So let me know if you guys like that one. I know it's early for snow paintings. And this one I did for Métis Nation when their previous, one of their leaders, directors, I guess, retired. So they asked me to create a design and I used them for events too. So if anyone likes that, I think I might just add this to the membership, unless you guys want to do it for a paint night. It is so cute. You can do an Inukshuk instead of the tent. You can leave out the canoe. It's up to you. There's so much you can do with that one. Yes, the birch trees and the cardinal. Yes, who's that? Karen? My granddaughter asked me to do the Eiffel Tower for her. Yes, and if you can get, Karen, one of those longer canvases, that one would look great on one of those tall, even a size, what's that, 2x4 piece of wood. Those look like fun, yes. For a family paint night. I like that idea. And then I have one more. Today I asked about the fall paintings. So this one, someone sent it to me yesterday and she goes, can we do this? So this one I always feel like we just need to add Winnie the Pooh to it. Right there. Maybe swinging on a tire. I don't know. But that one. It is, look at the colors in there. Isn't that crazy? So let me know if you like those. I think I want to start adding them in. And then from October, it will just be pumpkins and fall paintings. But September, I think, will be some summer themes. Like lots of different themes, I think. Akasha goes, oh my God. Yes, the canoe pic. I'm with you, Terry. That one is one of my favorites. I think it's because I saw how the kids were painting it for the youth leader. He's just an amazing man and they loved him. So each one did their own canvas. There was about 40 kids. And then I walked around with one canvas that each of them painted something on it. And he went home with an original that was painted by the 40 kids, which was just, what a beautiful gift when you retire from the kids that you've been working with for so many years. So that one is a lot of fun to teach. And it's really special to me. Yes, Akasha, the native one will definitely be a family paint night. The fall leaves and Pooh Bear. Yes. Oh, yes, Marley, it will be there for you. So if you guys are ready to move on, just type in ready, and when I have 10 readies, then we'll move on to the black. By now you should be ready to move on. I can see my canvas is starting to dry, and in a minute or so, I'm just going to make my corners a little bit darker, like you can see there. And I'll show you, if you need to do that, I'll show you how we make it a little bit corner so that it still blends in. You made me and my daughter's night. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I see lots of readies. Did you guys have fun with the blending? Isn't that awesome? I absolutely love blending, especially going round and round and round like that. And if you have time, if you do it again, then do the same colors on top of those colors, and you can see how the color pops. So if you paint in layers. Oh, I see lots of readies. We're going to move on. So do you have black paint on your palette? We're going to move into the black. This is where people get a little nervous. But it's all good. Just breathe. I love to blend. Me too. Jan, we are celebrating our 10th anniversary with you tonight. Congratulations. Can we say congratulations to Jan? Well, Jan and her partner, I guess. Congratulations. That's so awesome. Oh, Chantal, yes, I'll be posting it, so it's all good. All right. So you're going to start off with your big brush. The first thing we're going to do is paint in the grass, the land mass over here. And you might have to use this one with a little bit of the other one, but we're going to play around. I'm going to show you how I do the grass. See, lots of congrats in there for you, Jan. So cool. All right, so pick up a little bit of black paint. When I pick up paint, I push down with my brush into the paint like that. Not too much. They're just sitting on there like that. Take a deep breath in. And then you got to decide where is your bird going to go. I like my bird really in this area right here where it's light. My flowers are going to be over here. So I'm going to do my hill and kind of stretch it out all the way to here. So very lightly with my brush, I go a little bit up, maybe like this, and then start going down. Just do it. Just do it. Remember to breathe. I'm going to paint it all black. I use a little bit of water with the heavy-bodied acrylic paint just to help spread it out a little bit. It's all good. Don't overthink it. All right, so now that I have some black paint down, I'm going to start flicking my brush up like this to create grass. You are flicking and not dragging your brush. So when you do this, you're going to put it down on your canvas like that, and you're going to flick. You're not going to do a drag like that because that's not going to create grass. You want to have enough paint on there, and you're going to flick your brush. And I'm going to turn it I'm going to flick flat, and I'm going to flick with my brush, vertical, horizontal, and that's what you're going to get. So you're putting it down in here and you're just flicking up. And then I'm lifting it up, holding it vertically like that, and flicking up. I'll come closer. That's what you're doing. And I also do it further down. Oh, it's much blacker than what it looks in the video, but see how I'm working on the black too? Because you want to create that texture in there too. So that whole area, you want to do that. All the way down. Keep flicking the brush. If you do have a fan brush, or one of these, if you have a fan brush like that, I like to wet my fan brush and then pick up paint so that the hair goes like that, and then you flick it up to do grass like that. So if you have a fan brush, you can do it. If you're having trouble with a big brush and the fan brush, this one's really cool if you have one of those. Okay, rake. You can use your small round and do the same. Roll it in the paint and then just flick it up. That's going to take a little bit longer because you have less hair you're working with. But just breathe, have fun. Have no expectations. Don't expect that it's going to look like mine. I have different paint. I hold the brush different. Kind of go, every time you do it, it's like a adventure of discovery. Let's see what happens when I flick the brush. Freda says flick the brush, so just flick the brush. Joe Hill, you just worked 9 hours? Rest up, girl. Morning, sweetheart, from Campbell River. Put your feet up and relax now. Are you going to paint tonight? Isn't it fun to do the grass? I just love it. And I can find joy in everything. I'm sorry for all those who don't. I think I drive some people insane. You gotta make it fun. Everything is what you make of it. I'm also picking up some orange paint, and on top of my black, see the orange here? Picking up some orange. And on top of the black, I'm moving with a little bit of orange in there to create more colors. It looks far worse. It looks really light with the lighting from with the light up here. It's not that bright. That's more true color, like that. But you want all that texture in there. Look at that. Black and orange. And remember to breathe. You guys breathing? Are you drinking? Hey, we are in Campbell River. You're in Joe Hill country, Jackie. So again, when you're done with your grass, just type in ready. And when I have 10 or 15 readies, because we're a big crowd, we're 127 people online. So when I have about 10 to 15 readies, then we'll move on to the flowers. Did someone say box wine? You know what's my favorite box wine? Is it called Bodacious? I think that's what it's called. It's got a smooth white and a smooth red wine. And when I had the studio, we'd have special events and I'd bring in wine and appies and we'll paint and drink wine at the studio. And everyone loved Bodacious. I have an easel and I cannot wait to paint now. That's awesome, Pam. I never knew how to paint the grass before. So it is easy. I know. And you know what? Go take all your brushes. You won't believe the brushes that I have used to paint grass with. Everyone says you have to have a fan brush, or you have to have, you just need to get to know your brush. And you just saw I painted it with a huge brush like this. But even these brushes with the harder bristles, these ones, they make great grass too. You just have to keep them dry. So just a little bit of paint, you rub it in there, just paint, no water on it, and you can flick these ones too. Oh, and these ones, when I do my African paintings, I normally hand out these brushes, well, for the studio, these big ones, and I showed them how to do grass with these ones. You should take all your brushes and just go practice grass with all of them. But they're pretty easy, and the whole idea is also to flick and not to drag. It's the drag that makes it just look all messy. It's that flick. Dog needs to mow her lawn. My grass is so long in the paint it needs mowing. Okay, let's do flowers. You're going to use your round brush. We're going to paint little flowers. So I'm going to show you what they look like. You're going to do little stems, like little stems that go up. Some of them I go up and then they curl over like that. And the flowers, just again flicking of the brush. So I do like a little flick like this, and then I go sideways, and I'm going to show you on the canvas. These ones are smaller. I do a few leaves in between. Those have not opened up. They're not ready yet. Just breathe. Do one at a time. It's all good. So when I work with a long handle, the round brush like that, I like to wet my brush and take some of that water and mix it into the black paint so that it's a little bit thinner. If you're using a craft paint and it's already like a runny paint, not a heavy bodied paint, more fluidy. Is fluidy a word? So roll it so all of the hair is full of paint. And you're not going to push down with the brush, because if you push down, you're going to get thick lines. You're just going to hold it lightly and drag it out. When you push down, you're going to get thick lines. So just the tip of your brush. So roll it like that. And take a deep breath. So my bird is going to be over here in this area. So I want my flowers to be in this area here. So I'm going to start here and do some branches that goes up. I'm really shaky today, so my lines are going to be like that. I did one. You can do it. I'm going to do another one. Let's go not so straight this time. I'm going to do a little branch going this way. I'm going to do another one going just up like that. Maybe do one that goes that way. Don't overthink it, just Just play. How's that for branches? I did this one first, and then I just went on and did a few. See the squiggly lines? It's all good. I have my own rock and roll party going on. All right, so down at the bottom here, to fill this up, I'm going to use my round brush. And just like you did the grass here, you're going to flick up with your brush and just do some longer ones around the flowers. A little shorter, kind of. They don't have to be straight. I'm going to make some of these lines just a little more black. Black paint or brown? Black. Yes, and I just use a little bit of water. If you have a heavy bodied acrylic paint like I have, then I just use a little bit water to thin it out so that it flows easier. If you're wondering if it's too much water, when you hold your brush like that and you see a drop forming, too much water. You want more paint. If you ever work with your brush and you see a drop at the front, when you're going to take it to your canvas, it's going to run and then you can ruin your painting. So more paint, less water. To do the flowers, so I'm going to do this one over here. I'm going to go a little higher because I don't want the flower here with the bird so low, so I'm going to go a little higher. This is going to be that middle part. That's this part here. And then I'm going to just add little bits like this. Oh gosh. It's like that. Like this. And then I'm adding just those little bits on the side. I'm going to add a little leaf here. Be really loose. Hold your brush a little further back if you can. And be a little loose with the lines. Remember to breathe. Who stopped breathing? Don't be too precise. You can see mine, it looks like they're all having a bad hair day. It's just the reflection, just a silhouette in the sun. They're not perfect. My lines are not even perfect. It's all good. And I'm going to fill up in here with little leaves and maybe some more flowers hanging down. You don't want to do too much, but you don't want it to be too sparse, like too much space in there. Maybe I'll turn that into a leaf. I think I'm good. Just stepping back, having a look. How are you all doing with the flowers? Good? Let me know. Another great one. I love to hear that. I love the cupcake picture. Thank you, Pam. painted that probably 10 years ago. I'll show you a little more. There you go. Now you can see the whole thing. I painted the blue background and the blocks, and it was going to be a penny farthing. I did about 12 penny farthings before that one. And I walked into the studio and decided it's not going to be a penny farthing. It's going to be a cupcake. So I did a cupcake on the background. Please show the flower again. I will. I'll show you how to paint it. So it looks like this. You have, so if your stem comes out like that, you have a little bit like this, and I fill it in with black. And then I do little bits on the side. Oh, sorry, the palette makes it look strange. I'll do it on the canvas. You have that little bit, so your stem is here. You paint all of this black. And then on the sides, you bring these little bits out like this. But it's a good solid black. Lots of black paint. Mine looks like little bits of curly hair today. That's okay. I'll bring this one closer so you can see the flowers on there too. Interesting when it comes close up what you see, right? You're welcome, Lorraine. You is funny. You is funny tonight? I love it, Candace. My kids call it crazy. So when you guys are ready for the bird, let me know. My branches are leaning like the flowers, like the Tower of Pisa. It's okay. Just blame it on a windy day. My flowers are weird. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't drink your paint water. Been there, done that. I'm setting up an online store, and I'm going to sell mugs that say not paint water. So if you guys want some, I'll have it up probably by next week. I have dipped my brush in my wine and I've drank the paint water in front of a bunch of people. Oh, I see all the readies. I am so ready to show you guys. Weird is good. I know. Ready as I'll ever be. Brilliant. You know what they say about crazy or weird parents? It creates kids with character. And do I have kids with character? They are absolutely gorgeous, those two. My flowers look like a Charlie Brown tree. Oh, I can't wait. Right after the painting session, I take a little selfie over here. My mom used to do that when she was here. She was my photographer. But anyway, I do a selfie and then I invite everyone to post their photos. So do a selfie with your painting too, and or just your painting, whatever you choose. And go around and have a look at others' paintings. It is so neat afterwards to go sit down and see as people post their photos. I used to love the group photo when I'm done, and now we get to do the photos in the comments, which is just as good. I'm not sure your husband is a kid. Oh, he is. I have 3 boys, 18, 22, and 49. That explains a lot about my kids and characters. All right, let's do a bird. All right, take a deep breath in. It's much easier than what it looks. I'm going to do it on the back. So I have to confess, I have these tremors, and tonight's not a good night, so my bird might look a little wonky, but yours don't have to. I'll still guide you to paint it. All right. So you're going to paint this part first. You're going to do that part first. And can you see when I close the wing that it's got its straight line from here to there? You're going to do that line first. See there? And it's got a straight line from there all the way down that way. So we're going to do that first. Take a deep breath in. You're all good. All right, so you're going to do the line like that. So your flower is round about here. So don't do it yet. I'll show you and then we can, or do it. It's up to you. So the flower is round about here. So we're going to do this part first. Then you're going to go round it over here. This is the head like that. And then you're going to give your bird a little tummy. And then you're going to bring this back together. I make it look so easy, right? So I'll break it down. You do the line, and then you do that, so it looks like something like that. And then you're going to go in a little bit, but then you give it a little bit of a tummy, and then take it back out that way. So that's over there. And then to do the wing, you're going to go down. It's a curved line like this, and then you're going to go that way. So that's for that little bit. And it's about the same length as your bird here, maybe a little shorter. And it's, so this is where the neck area is, so you're going to go a little bit further. You guys breathing? Here, go curved like this. And then take it back that way and curve back in. So that line goes down a little, up like that, and then curls close to it, go back to it, and then curve out, and then go back into the body there. And when you're painting it black, then you can play a little bit more with the shape. I had to bring out the tummy on this one, and you'll see when it's all black, little bit at a time, don't go too big. And then you can add the little beak in, and it's slightly curved, and then you're going to paint it all black. My husband is a big kid too. This is why I marry a much younger man. 15 years. Oh, that's awesome. I'm just watching and I'm not breathing. That's too funny. All right. So I'm going to do it on my on the canvas here now. So my beak's going to be over here, but I'm not going to do that now. Do a straight line. And then do my little curve like that. Go in a little bit and then add the little round tummy and then bring it back out. For the wing, just a little further down. I feel like I'm too far. So you've got your curved line like that, a little tummy, and then I'm going to go curve up like this, go that way, and then go back in and make it all black. You guys breathing? How is everyone doing? I used grit medium in my paint for the beach. Oh, Tamara, you gotta show me. That sounds amazing. There you go. This one has a really long neck. See this little bit here? And I'm just gonna go in and fill in a little bit of black there. And make that a little rounder. This one's stretching out the neck. I also have some birds flying in the back, so you can do those too if you want to. There's 3 little birds here. If they are a distance away, then I would mix some black in the orange, and instead of doing them in black, they'd be like just a darker color. So I mix some orange and black, and then I paint them, because it's something, the further away it is from you, the more it takes the color of the sky. So they don't have to be completely black. And that was your painting for tonight. Was that fun? I'm going to have to paint in another flower so it lines up to the beak. Oh yes. Have a good night. Thanks again. You're welcome, Pam. Have a good night. Not breathing. Oh, I know. I think my hummingbird is expecting. That's so funny. I drew mine when I did the first on just a small canvas to play. I made my hummingbird longer because I made the tummy too round. So I don't know how big yours is, but if it's not too big, you can always make it a little longer here and then drag it out so that it's a bigger bird instead of a pregnant bird. Thank you so much. Oh, you are most welcome. So I'm going to take the selfie and then post that. Please post your photos. If you do go back in the next few days to do it in different colors, please come find the photo and post it. I'd love to see it in different colors. It's a brand new painting that I created, so I've never done it with a group. And you guys are first. Isn't that awesome? And yeah, that's it. Have a good night.